I usually have a box of tissues back here, but I ran out of tissues, so I had to use toilet paper. So I will be adding paper towels, toilet paper, and tissues to my grocery list. All right, coffee time. Just until John gets up to fix me an egg. Good morning, family and friends. It's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and today I'm out at the Hancock Homestead. I don't know what all I'm going to do, but I do know that I'm going to do something. I've been here all week babysitting my oldest grandson. He has been terribly sick with a bad cough and just a little bit of sinus. So we actually picked him up from school on Monday for Karen, and then he's been here all week and just suffering from a terrible cough. So I've just been staying out here because I've been babysitting him during the day, and then at nights Karen's got things going on like Girl Scouts. She's a Girl Scout leader. Emma has tumbling on Wednesday nights. Karen works out at the Y on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Jeffrey's just been too sick to do any of that, and so I told Karen I don't mind hanging out with him. So yeah, I've been watching him during the day while Karen's been teaching and Matt's been working, and then I watch him in the evenings while Karen does her different activities, and by the time Karen picks him up, it's dark. and I don't like to drive after dark, especially out here in the country because of the deer. And well, I have anxiety issues about driving in the dark anyway, but with the deer situation, you just never know when you might get hit by one. So I don't like driving after dark out here in the country. But anyway, I need to show you the perfect egg that John makes. Okay guys, and I want to show you the perfect egg that I'm always talking about that John makes. And what makes them so perfect is that I like my eggs what's called over medium. And so that's where the yolk, it's not runny and it's not hard. It's like a gel. And yeah, this one had just the tiniest bit of run to it when I first stuck my fork in, but the rest of it is gel. So I just love his eggs. Anyway, and then the toast, I like to add cinnamon and sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my egg and drink my coffee, and then we'll get started on today. And the first part of this day had to be very quiet because John was still sleeping. But now he's up, and I can go ahead and start doing what I need to do. So, and Jeffrey did go back to school today. I thought I was going to have him this morning, so that's why I was up early getting ready, because I thought he was going to be here again today. But Karen sent me a text saying that he slept better last night, and so he's going to school today. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, and then I'll see what else I'm going to do today. I'll be back. Okay, family and friends, so I finished my egg, and then I jumped onto the computer, and I worked on travel videos. We are headed to Lancaster County. We're going to be visiting Amish country. Those videos go onto my other channel called Kilm's Country Corner /Travels. So I'm very excited to be getting these done. So I ate my egg about 9:30, and then after I got finished eating the egg, I jumped on the computer and I worked on travel videos from 9:30 until 11:30, about 15 minutes ago, I guess. And then I got up, took a break, and went in and grabbed me some lunch. And for my lunch, I'm just having simple, I'm having my yogurt that I like. I was going to show you. I'm having my yogurt, and I'm having the Ritz crackers that I like. So this will be my lunch. All right. And then after lunch, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I will probably work on photo albums a little bit. Maybe do some work on the puzzle. I had to move the puzzle. I moved the puzzle over to the main table because I'm going to be having grandkids this weekend, and I just needed more floor space. I also want to make some muffins, so we might make muffins after I have lunch. We'll see. But I'm going to have lunch first. So, and I'm not one of those people, I do not like to eat in front of people, and I mean, except for a bite or two. So I don't like doing those, whatever they're called, videos where you eat in front of people, and I don't like watching people eat. So I never watch those kind of videos. What are they, mukbangs or something like that? Anyway, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to turn you off, and then I will be back after lunch. Okay, family and friends, so I know I said I was going to make muffins after lunch, but I went to the pantry and I got out the muffin mix, and as I was getting it out, I got to thinking that I'm going to have the grandkids this weekend, and baking is something that they like to do. So I'm going to hang on to this to see if any of them want to bake with Grandma. And so if they do, then we'll do this as a weekend project. All right, so yeah, I think I'm going to work on photo albums, and I'm going to work on the puzzle, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. So just wanted to give you an update about the muffins. All right. They started dating in high school. That's Matt and Karen in high school. They started dating in high school. She was a freshman and he was a senior. And he asked her to the winter formal. And he was in the same grade as Paul. In fact, he and Paul were like best friends. And so yeah, so life took off from there. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I've been working on. Okay, and so as you can see, the puzzle board has been moved. I had it on a card table over here in front of the door, but the grandkids are coming this weekend. I'm going to be babysitting for the weekend, and so we're going to be doing some sleepovers, and I just needed more room. We have tried to do one or two activities at the card table, but they really like playing on the floor. So in order to give them more floor space, we got rid of the card table. Plus they wanted to get the kitchen out, and in order for there to be room for the kitchen, it has to go in front of the door. And so, yeah, so we had to move the card table. But that's okay because I have plenty of room down here at the end of the main table. And I am slowly but surely getting a few pieces together. It's not going quite as fast as what I'd like, but I just haven't had much time to spend on it. So, I did do a couple of pieces today. But I'm ready to go on to the next thing. But here's what I'm working on right there. And these are the pieces. But right now I'm just trying to get the border done. So, all right, on to the next project of the day. whenever I come out on Fridays, this is when I do the majority of the housework. It's when I vacuum and do the floors and catch up on laundry, because usually on Saturday and Sundays is when I'm babysitting or doing other activities. So Fridays at the homestead is work days for me. I do try to do some photo album, and I do a little bit of puzzle, but Fridays are mainly a work day for me. So you saw me vacuum the living room and the dining room, or part of the dining room, because I couldn't show you behind me. But I will also do all 3 bedrooms. I'm just not going to show you on camera. Okay, family and friends, well, I'm not sure how much of that you could see, but I swept the kitchen and then I mopped it twice. And whenever I mop it, I use these Swiffer wet mopping cloths. And I just really like these because to me they're the most sanitary way to do them. And I use these Swiffer cloths in the kitchen, both bathrooms, the hallway, and the laundry room. And I've actually already cleaned up the bathrooms earlier. I just didn't show it to you. And then I still have the laundry room to do, but I might wait and do it in the morning because it's already 6 o'clock and I'm getting tired and I want something to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and stop. I need to clean up my mess. I need to get the chairs put away and get this stuff put away. And then I'm going to eat some supper. But this is what I do on my Fridays whenever I come out. I usually vacuum the whole house, then I will sweep and mop all of the areas. Of course, I'm always picking up and straightening up. Sometimes I will dust if it's looking pretty bad. But yeah, I just try to clean. I clean the bathrooms, and I've already done them. I didn't show that to you. But I do clean the bathrooms. But yeah, I clean on Fridays, because then that way I have my Saturday and my Sundays for my projects and for hanging out with the grandkids. But I have been working since 3 o'clock because I don't actually start working until John leaves for work. So after John left for work, I did work on the photo albums just a little bit, and then I started cleaning. And it is 6:12 now, so yeah, 3 hours. I've been cleaning for 3 hours and doing laundry because I didn't have very much laundry to do, but I did some of John's laundry, and then I washed both sets of bedclothes. So it's been a busy day. Anyway, I don't know how much of this you guys are interested in seeing, but it's part of my day in the life out here on the homestead. All right, so I need to wipe off this counter because that's where I had that mop laying. All right, now I know that counter's clean. All right, and the dishes I always do either before I leave. If I'm going back up to the apartment, I do them before I leave. If I'm spending the night, I do them before I go to bed. And since I'm staying here tonight, I will do these probably about 10:30. I will load the dishwasher. But for right now, I'm going to get me some supper. Alright, and I am going to have some yogurt because I am not super hungry. And of course I'm going to have me some Ritz crackers. And so this is going to be my supper. A lot of times on Fridays, I don't know what the working or the moving or whatever, I'm just not always super hungry. Sometimes I'll have a frozen pizza, but I'm not even feeling that tonight. So, yogurt and crackers. And I, of course, will probably snack during TV time, but right now we're going to get supper done first. Okay, family and friends, well, it is now evening, and I'm tired. It's been a very busy day. Because while I was working on photo albums and while I was working on the puzzle, I was also doing laundry. I didn't have much laundry this weekend, but I also do John's laundry. Whenever I come out to the homestead, I do laundry for him. So, and then I also was washing up bedclothes today. So yeah, I was doing laundry, but I didn't show doing laundry because I've already shown you how I do that. And then I also vacuumed, and then I swept and mopped the floors. With the grandkids coming out this weekend, I have a feeling by Sunday I'm going to have to vacuum and sweep and mop again, but at least it's clean for now. It will be clean for the weekend. What else? I guess that's about it. Yeah. These day in the life videos, I hope you're enjoying them. I know I enjoy watching other people do day in the life. But let me just tell you that once winter is over with and we're able to get outside, I will have a lot more outdoor projects, which to me, the gardening and the outside work is much more interesting. But if you read homesteading books like pioneer books, Little House on the Prairie and the Pioneers, you know, during the winter, they didn't do a whole lot either. Now back then, they did do a lot more crocheting and sewing and needlework, and I do know how to do all of those things. In fact, up at the apartment, I have a crocheting project that I'm working on. I haven't done much sewing for about a year now, but I do know how to sew a little bit. I am not great at it, but I always try to learn all of these homesteading skills. So like crocheting and sewing and needlework, I do know how to embroidery to a certain extent. But my indoor projects, even though they might be different than the original pioneers, I still have to, you know, in the winter there's just not a lot going on, so I have projects. And my projects are trying to get photos into photo albums and then working on puzzles. And some pioneers, if you read, they had puzzles, they had games. So this is a homesteading channel in which I try to share homesteading skills, and right now I'm not sharing a lot of that because we're stuck inside for the winter. I could show you some cooking. I will try to incorporate a few cooking meals, but you know, I have to feel in the mood. So, All right, anyway, it is 6:30. I've already had my supper. I had another yogurt and Ritz crackers. I wasn't super hungry today, but now I'm going to watch some TV and enjoy my popcorn. And if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know more about what's going on in my corner of the world, hit that subscribe button to Kiln's Country Corner. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye for now.